Sorry about the interruption. Or the second video, just realized that um, it stopped here. So I'm just going to continue with the second example, which was with subtracting polynomials. What I wanted to say at that point was that subtracting polynomials is very similar to adding polynomials, which is identify like terms. But at the same time, you also have to keep in mind this, and um, it's underlined. So again, keep in mind to change the opposite sign. So what does that mean? So let me give you an example. So I'm gonna call this example 2. So let's say we have 5x squared minus 2x plus 9 minus 3x squared minus 7x minus 11. So notice that now we're subtracting. So here's very clear. So before you do anything else, you have to keep in mind that we're doing the opposite now. So that means that we have to distribute this sign to every term in the second set of parentheses. So we kind of done stuff like this when we're solving equations. So notice that nothing is happening to this. So that stays the same. So it's simply 5x squared minus 2x plus 9. And when I distribute the negative sign, so negative and positive becomes negative, so this becomes negative 3x squared. Notice that I don't need the parentheses anymore as soon as I distribute the negative sign. Distribute the negative sign to this one, so negative times the negative becomes positive, so it becomes positive 7x. And again, distribute the negative sign to the last term, which is negative 11, so negative times the negative becomes positive, so positive 11. And now, just like how we're doing previously when we're adding polynomials, so identify like terms and simply combine them. So 5x squared minus 3x squared. So 5 minus 2 is going to be 2x squared minus 2x plus 7x minus 2 plus 7 is going to be positive 5x and plus 9 plus 11. 9 plus 11 is going to be plus 20. So there's my work. So let me do 2 more examples and then we're gonna stop the video, okay? So again, looking at these 2 examples, notice that now we're subtracting. It's all subtraction. So again, first job, recognize your like terms. So x, and here's my coefficient, and notice that here's my subtraction. So before I do anything else, make sure I distribute that negative sign to every term in my second set of parentheses. So nothing happening to these right here. So I'm gonna simply rewrite them. 5x minus 5. So when I distribute this, remember this is the invisible 1 in there. So negative and the positive becomes negative 1x. Distribute that sign to that one. So negative and positive becomes negative, so it becomes negative 7. Now combining like terms, where do you identify them? So now just be careful with the math. 5x minus 1x. 5 minus 1 is 4x. Minus 5 minus 7. So negative 5 minus 7, or you have 5 negatives and 7 negatives. Now you're going to have 12 negatives. So there it is. Let's try B. So if you want to try before I do the work, so pause the video and do the work and then check at the see if you get the same answer. But if you want to keep going with the lesson, that's fine too. So again, notice that we are subtracting. We have to distribute the negative to all that. Identify like terms. So x squared, x, and then I have my coefficient and my coefficient. So when I distribute the sign, nothing's happening to the first set of parentheses. So I'm going to rewrite 2x squared plus 3x plus 2. Negative and negative becomes positive, so this becomes positive 5x squared. Again, negative and negative becomes positive, so this becomes positive 2x. Negative and negative becomes positive, so it becomes positive 9. So we already have our like terms. So simply combine these. So 2x squared plus 5x squared. So 2 plus 5 is going to be 7x squared. 3x plus 2x. 3 plus 2 is 5x. And 2x plus 9 is going to be plus 11. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Again, I'm going to assign some work with this. So keep in mind that you should be watching 2 videos because you got cut off. I didn't realize. Um, Again, adding and subtracting polynomials. If you have any questions about your grading, I've been getting your messages, so just be patient. I'll be updating grades. And like in the document I sent you about the grading policy, I will give you more details later in the weeks to come about how you can improve your grades by retaking the assessments. So again, stay safe, and if you have any questions, please simply email me.